Now, we could spend a lot, in fact, we do spend a lot of time talking about skincare products, ingredients, and how they work as topicals on the skin. I can share with you, and many scientific studies that we've shared here on the channel back it up, a lot of your skin's health comes from the inside out. So what I wanted to do in today's video is present and share with you the foods and supplements that make the biggest difference in the health and the speed of aging of our skin. All of them science-backed, all of them tested and tried, and all of them things I follow myself that have gotten me to this point in my life, 61 years old, as a healthy human being. So I'm a firm believer and experiencer of being consistent in my skincare routine, my diet, and fitness. So let's start here with this information, which I've compiled from several videos that I've done here on the channel in the past. Information is relevant, it's really good. You won't have to write it down. I put chapters in this video so you can come back to stuff that made the most sense to you. With that said, let's jump into today's video and learn about all of the things you could be doing, and some of them you may be doing, to give yourself the healthiest, most ageless skin at any age from the inside out. Hey all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about something very important, something I've been asked a lot about. In fact, I see it all the time from everyone, and it has to do with how food and supplements impact the aging process, both for your body and your skin. And I do get this a lot. I even get this a lot in person when I'm out and about, because most people know that I'm 60, just turned 60 this year in March, and they realize that it can't just all be skincare products. And of course, that's the truth. It's not. That's not to say that topical skincare products like retinol and sunscreen, which I've been using sunscreen since I was like 17 or 18, haven't benefited my skin. They very obviously have. But what you put in your mouth in the way of your diet and making sure you're getting the proper nutrients and things like collagen peptides, we now scientifically know improve collagen levels in your skin. All of that super important. And over the last couple of years, we have really talked about food specifically in different videos. So what I've done is take those videos and taken off the intros and the outros and all the stuff around them, and the core message of each of those videos as to what foods help slow the aging process, help benefit your skin, and even in some cases reverse it, and what important supplements to look at, including in your diet, same ones that I take, sharing that all with you today in a compilation video. Video will have chapters or timestamps so you can come back and rewatch parts that you felt really spoke to you. I do encourage you to watch the video all the way through. Again, I'm taking out all the fluff and trying to make it very core message related, but you don't want to miss out on the supplement and nutritional information included in this video today, because it could really be helpful. So with that said, I will shut up, we'll jump in, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Now, how long we actually live, how our health is as we go through the years, and how we look doing all of that is influenced by a ton of factors, some of which are beyond our control, like our living environment, the types of jobs that we do, even our genetics. But there are many things under our control, like how we take care of ourselves through fitness and diet, of course, and also how we take care of our skin. And especially when it comes to the food that we take in to fuel our bodies, those factors definitely can promote better health and better looking skin. Just by changing your diet from a typical Western style diet, heavy on the red meat, the sugar, the processed foods, and leaning into a more Mediterranean style diet, which includes things like fish, healthy oils, leafy greens, vegetables, and fruits, can really make a significant difference in a very short amount of time. I've talked about the Health Got study that came out the end of last year. It was in October, that talked about the fact that changing the diet and fitness levels in sedentary individuals rolled back their biological aging by 3 years in just 8 weeks. That's how much difference this can really make. So let's jump in and take a look at some of the foods that have been shown not only to help improve our skin and overall health, but expand how long we get to live. First up are the cruciferous vegetables, the ones that kind of smell. Now, you likely know that all vegetables have some nutritional value that adds to the health of our body and skin, but the cruciferous subset of vegetables, drumroll please, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, kale, all of those what we like to call kind of bitter vegetables provide certain antioxidants and nutrients that are super beneficial for the health of you, your body, and your skin. Sulforaphane, that's what actually makes the vegetables kind of smell. And if it sounds like the word sulfur, you're right. Sulforaphane actually protects your cells from damage, reduces inflammation, and even protects the DNA from mutations that can lead to things like cancer. So whether you end up roasting these vegetables in olive oil or you toss them into soups and salads, they are extremely good for you and your skin. Then there are the dark, leafy greens that I talk so much about on the channel. Things like spinach, arugula, and kale, yes, kale kind of goes in both categories, are super packed with nutrients, antioxidants, and minerals that your body needs, in particular your skin, to starve off the signs of aging. They provide skin-enhancing vitamin A, K, and C. So right off the bat, you know that this is something you should be including in your salads, in your smoothies, wherever you can get it, at least 3 to 4 times a week. You need a cup to a cup and a half of these vegetables. I recommend you eat some of these every day because studies have shown, especially those from the National Institute on Aging, that people who regularly include leafy green vegetables in their daily diet have a much lower percentage of risk of cognitive decline, something we all want to avoid as we get older. So it's time to get all about the salads. Now, this next one will probably come as a bit of a surprise because this video is focused on longevity and skin aging, but that is beans. Yes, beans. Beans are super condensed with nutrients that help promote healthy aging. Not only are they a plant source of protein fitting everybody's diet, whether you're vegan or you eat red meat, they are also packed full of necessary fiber and antioxidants to help you stay younger, feeling and looking longer. And it's not just plain old beans. Edamame, lentils, peas, they all provide this high protein antioxidant source for you and your body, reducing the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes, all the major issues that can contribute to a shorter life expectancy. And they digest slowly, making you feel full longer, helping you to either lose or maintain a healthy weight. Next is something fishy. In fact, it's oily fish. And I will be the first to tell you that I am not a fan of that fishy taste. So fish is usually not something that I really order out. However, it is so good for you, especially because it provides those omega fatty acids that you really need. But those oily, fatty, cold water fish like salmon, herring, and tuna, so good for you and should definitely be a part of your longevity plan. Fortunately, I like most seafood, which is beneficial as well, but I do like tuna and salmon if they're grilled. So that enables me to get higher levels of omega-3s, lean protein, B vitamins, and iron. All of those, again, super important for the health of your skin. Recent studies have also shown that eating this type of fish at least once a week can cut the risk of a cardiac event, a heart attack, by 55%. One thing I want to note here is to be sure to know how and where your fish is being sourced. If you can get it fresh and local, it's better because there can be a problem with too much mercury, especially in processed fish or canned fish. And of course, we don't want to build up of mercury in the body as it's a poison. Now, if you can't do the fish thing, and I certainly get it if you can't, be sure to add a supplement daily that contains omega-3 fatty acids so that you at least get the benefits from the supplement to keep you healthy and looking young. All right, now this next one almost makes up for the fish thing, and that is berries. And again, berries are something that I have talked about at length on the channel about what they can provide in the way of health benefits for you and your skin specifically. There just isn't a better source of antioxidants out there. Blueberries, which are my personal favorite, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, just pretty much any kind of berry is packed with vitamin C and antioxidants. And they're packed with phytonutrients like anthocyanins. I know, what a big long word. But basically what you need to know is that these can provide health and skin benefits beyond anything topical skincare products could deliver. And those anthocyanins have even been shown to reduce the risk of high blood pressure and even heart attacks. And then there are the whole grains. That's barley, that's oats, buckwheat, millet, Those are the heavier grains that provide many health benefits to you and your body, as to simple grains, which are processed things like wheat flour. Thanks to that very nutritious dose of dietary fiber, they can help reduce things like triglycerides, which are the bad cholesterol, and even blood pressure. The USDA recommends that at least half of your grain intake be in the form of whole grains. Now, I know you've probably been hearing from different sources that you should be taking this supplement to get rid of your wrinkles and this supplement for anti-aging and better looking skin. But which ones do you really need and which ones work? Well, I'm going to share all of that with you in today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back. Now, because of my profession, and because of my age, which I'm 59 now, which is probably sometimes more my age, I get a lot of questions about what I do to keep my skin looking so good. And especially when it comes to my diet and any supplements that I'm taking. And of course, taking care of your skin and having it look healthy and youthful isn't all about skincare topical products. I've been a skincare expert for over 36 years, and I can tell you what a profound difference proper diet and nutrition makes. So maybe you're just like my friend Sarah, who's been considering taking supplements to get better looking, healthier looking skin, but you've heard or been told that they don't make a difference and they're a total waste of time and money. The truth is, there are literally hundreds of studies that show the efficacy of taking supplements can have a huge impact on the health and look of your skin. As I always say, maintaining healthy, youthful looking skin is a combination of factors from a balanced diet, proper skincare, and of course, our lifestyle choices. And while there's no single supplement that can completely reverse the aging process, these 5 science-backed supplements that I recommend have been proven to support skin health and actually help slow down the aging process. They also happen to be supplements that I take myself on a daily basis and are a big part of why my skin looks the way it does, as you can see. Number 1 on the list, hydrolyzed collagen peptides. Now, I know there's been a lot of controversy in the past, well, up until the latest studies that prove that they actually work, over taking collagen peptides, and do they really make a benefit for your skin health? And absolutely they do. Late last year and even early this year, there were human trials done where biopsies were taken to measure the amount of collagen production in the skin before participants in the study began taking collagen peptides, those amino acids that help build collagen, versus the depth and amount of collagen in the skin after the study. And of course, there were significant measurable results. Now, as we age, our own collagen production slows down and our ability to utilize and process these amino acids slows down as well. So anything we can do to support them not only helps our skin health, but our bone and joint health, and even our brain health. Bottom line, collagen supplements are going to help improve skin thickness, elasticity, and hydration. Next on the list is taking a good multivitamin that contains the vitamins A, C, E, and especially zinc. Vitamin C and E, we've talked about this many times on the channel, super antioxidants that your skin needs to fend off free radical damage, and vitamin E in particular helps your skin protect itself against damaging effects of sunlight. Zinc is essential for skin health and wound healing, but it's also involved in the process of collagen production. So when our zinc levels are low, our collagen production is less effective. Now, as for how much to take of these vitamins, as always, look on the label of the product or supplement you're taking and follow those directions. Do not overdose on any particular vitamin because it can make you sick. And while we're talking about vitamin supplementation, let's talk vitamin K2 plus D3, because you might have been wondering why I left D out of the multivitamin. While it is usually included in those, vitamin D3 is the specialized form of vitamin D that your skin actually uses to produce collagen and maintain its overall health. And vitamin K2 is the form of vitamin K, normally not found in a multivitamin, you usually have to get it separately, that actually helps your body utilize calcium better. Calcium and zinc, both together, huge, important nutrients that work together in the overall health of your body, your organs, your brain, and of course, your blood vessels and skin. Vitamin D3, when combined with vitamin K2, helps that process along. It actually helps your body absorb vitamin K2 and calcium and put it where it belongs, in your bones, in your tissues, in collagen, and out of your arteries and out of your brain tissue, where calcification occurs as we get older. So vitamin K2 plus D3. Very important, especially for the ladies who tend to have more calcium deficiency, especially in bone health. Next on the list are the omega-3s. Again, something we talk about at length here on the channel. Very important in the role of heart health. We know that. Brain health, we know that. Omega-3 fatty acids found in things like fish oil, olive oil, even flaxseed oil, helping to reduce inflammation throughout the body, improving, protecting, and building up your skin's lipid layer, which helps to lead to more moisture retention and less dryness. Then there is the super antioxidant coenzyme Q10 or CoQ10. Usually have to take that as a separate dosage of supplementation, usually not included in a lot of vitamin formulas. Proven in studies not only to help balance out and promote skin health, but actually reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Beyond these 5, there are just a few other skin rejuvenating nutrients that you should consider. Resveratrol is one, and astaxanthin, both very potent antioxidants that have been proven to help balance out skin health, but also to help other nutrients work better in the body. Then, of course, making sure you have enough of the B vitamin biotin in your diet or through supplementation to help promote good, strong nails and hair growth. So it's not always about skincare topicals, although they do amazing things. The best looking, healthiest, most youthful looking skin always comes from the inside out. Have the benefits of collagen peptides for your skin finally been proven? Well, a new study is out that tells us everything we need to know, and I'm gonna share all of it with you in today's video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's really good to see you. Today, we are gonna be talking about a new study that just came out 2 months ago, almost 3 months ago, that talks about the efficacy from this scientific study. Now, many people, including some of my colleagues, even some professionals here on YouTube, have poo-pooed, have diminished, had deemed taking collagen peptides as a supplement as gimmicky, ineffective, a waste of money, and just, well, not worth it. And now they are singing a different tune with this latest study. Now, to be fair to everyone, I get it. When it comes to skincare products, formulas, and especially supplements, which are very, very loosely regulated, almost not regulated at all by the FDA, I get why someone would be wary of any promised results. I myself am one of the biggest skeptics of everything. That's why I test out so much stuff. But there are few things on the side of supplementation in the diet that have been studied as much as collagen peptides. Now, if you happen to be new to my channel and are not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson. I'm a skincare expert. I've been doing this stuff for 36 years, here to help people find skincare that will work for them, not empty their wallet, and not do them more harm than good. So if this is the kind of material you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. Now, this recent study that just came out is one of many, many, many studies that have been done on the efficacy of collagen peptides for skin. In this randomized double-blind study, 100 participants were taken and divided in half, so 50 and 50. 50 got the collagen peptides and 50 got a placebo. Now, during this 12-week study, the researchers measured several components, factors, if you will, including wrinkle height, wrinkle depth, wrinkle volume, skin elasticity, skin hydration, and also how that related to transepidermal water loss. That's where water evaporates out of your skin into the air. Overall elasticity and firmness, and elastic recovery to actual pressure on the skin, which is when we say a sheet wrinkle. It also has to do with dynamic wrinkles, the ones that form around the eyes when you smile, forehead lines, things like that. They measured how quickly the skin actually recovers from those things. So what were the results? Well, after 12 weeks, the 10-grade crow's feet photo scale score, eye wrinkle volume and skin roughness parameters, wrinkle height and depth, elasticity, elastic skin recovery to pressure, and skin hydration as it relates to transepidermal water loss, all were significantly improved in the folks who got the collagen peptides in their diet versus the ones that received the placebo, which showed no difference. What's also interesting in the study is that there were no side effects or adverse effects in the group that took the collagen peptides. The study clearly shows that oral supplementation with collagen peptides can really make a huge difference in the health, resiliency, and the visible signs of aging on your skin. Now, those of you who follow me on the channel may recall that a year and a half or so ago, I did an 8-week test on my own of taking collagen peptide supplements and reported back on my own personal experience with them. Of course, I did see some improvement in hair growth, nail growth, but those were not issues that I really had already. What I really noticed a difference in was skin hydration and also an improvement in overall firmness and texture. But the big thing for me was that dry skin issue, because I have always suffered from itchy, dry skin on my back. I'm known for scratching my back in elevators, on fence posts. I'm the guy with the big wooden spoon. Since I've been taking collagen peptides, all of this time I have not had that issue. So let's quickly talk about what collagen peptides are exactly and what type are good for you. And then I'm going to share with you the supplement that I take. And I'll be putting a link down below in the video description box so that you can go and read about the study itself for yourself and also take a look at the supplements that I recommend and use myself. Collagen peptides are not physical collagen. So this is not the collagen that you hear about in face creams or lotions. These are actual amino acids. They are the building blocks, proteins, if you will, that your body uses to create collagen. And there are a myriad different types of collagen peptides, and some of them kind of cross over for different areas of the body, such as organ health, brain tissue health, bone and joint health, and of course, helping to improve elastin and collagen production in the skin tissue. The most common peptides are type 1 collagen. That's about 90% of the collagen in your body. Type 2 collagen peptides, which are generally found in your joints and cartilage. And type 3 collagen peptides, which are found in the skin, blood vessels, and seem to play one of the largest roles in healthy aging. Then there is type 5 collagen, which is the one that we see in supplements for hair and nail growth. Most collagen supplements today contain a mixture of one or all of these types of collagen peptides. Obviously, there are different ways to get these amino acid proteins into your diet. Some of them can come from foods, but what we have found is supplementation with a basic mixture of 19 amino acids does do the trick for skin, hair, and nails, especially when it comes to aging of the skin, reducing that inflammation and helping skin retain all important moisture. Now, the collagen peptides that I took during my test and still take are the ones by Vital Proteins. These are hydrolyzed collagen peptides. They also come in a gummy form, which I use both because I travel a lot and the gummies travel very well with me. But there are many brands out on the market today that have a similar mix of collagen peptides in them. Now, again, I will put a link to this product down below in the video description box so you guys can check that out when we're done. And why it's important to consider supplementation outside of the study is that collagen peptides are produced less and less in the body as we get older. So it is something that your body is able to process and use. So these building block proteins are super important because as we get older, collagen production tends to slow down. And this is a super easy way, and now we see an effective way to support that collagen production as we get older. Who doesn't want more skin elasticity and firmness and less fine lines and wrinkles? I don't know about you, but I do. So there you have it, a brand new study just out proving the positive effects of taking collagen peptides in your diet like I do. All right, well, I hope you found today's video, nutritional information, supplemental information helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. Like it, share it out. It really helps the channel. And for even more ways to get your best looking skin at any age, be sure to check out this video I picked out for you next. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. It means everything to me. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.